Gather round, everyone, and hear again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody, and happy Wednesday as we continue on in the final zone of Pandaria, the Dread Wastes. Now, we got off to a bit of a rocky start. The Mantid voice is still a little difficult, and I'm going to still try and do it as much as possible, but I'm going to try and spread out the voice. Maybe the little Mantid won't get it, but the Paragons will. We're just going to try and make things as easy as possible because I don't want to wreck my voice while I'm doing it because people don't already know this. I mass record these things anyway, and I'm still feeling the effects of the previous time. So, last time, we helped out Kilrook the Wind Reaver as well as Malik the Unscathed, and we've already been pushed into another direction about another unearthed Paragon that we can go help out, as well as being pushed in the direction of Amberglow Hollow. So right here at Amberglow Hollow is where you can get another one done, and we'll probably head to that one first. But, well, first things first, I'm actually going to magic up really quick because I forgot to drain out my inventory. Be right back. Okay, so now that we've gotten our inventory cleared out, Jiminy Christmas, I need to get better with that stuff. Let's go ahead and start things off by heading over to Amberglow Hollow. And actually, really quick, yeah, that's right, we can, get flown nearby to it. So actually, let's take that, offer first. I think it's Dr. Korik? No. Who do we talk to? Is it... No, that's right, it was the flight path guy. So we need to talk to, Kiktek.
Speak.
And he will take me to the briny wastes.
What does the servant of the Klaxi require? The will.
And now we can get a glider all the way over to Amberglow Hollow. Technically, I mean, I could use my own flying mount to get there, but this is going to put me right next to one of the very few and far between flight paths that's going to be really helpful. Oh, crap. And can I actually grab a new enhancement? I don't think Kilrick was going to let me. I still need to deal with Malik's enhancement. So unfortunately we're working with that. It's gonna be okay. It basically creates kind of a blade shield for you. So here we go. This is gonna take us to the briny mucks, where now we can actually get easy access to the Xanthic dig site. But first we're gonna head over to Amberglow Hollow and discover that. We'll go ahead and take care of that quest first. And once again, happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. Oh, wait, hold on. We need to go in here, it looks like. Yes, Amberglow Hollow located, and we already even have some Mantid in here. Oh, and we have Ajak Zektuk, along with Korik. Oh my gosh, he's beating the crap out of Korik.
Give me the resonating crystal, you puny bark eater. I should have known you would not come alone, Korik.
Yeah, well, you didn't, so... I am Drakfu. I punch things.
This is not over.
Okay, so we can use the resonating crystal on the silent beacon.
Is he gone? Is it over? Yes, Wakener.
So extending our coverage.
It is good you showed up when you did. Perhaps you are not as useless as I thought. The Klaxiva sing to the Paragon now. Soon they will know where to send you. For now, there are other tasks.
Alright, so crime and punishment.
I am busy, outsider. So, crime and punishment? The stinging trail nurtures young Kaipari trees. The Empress drains the saplings too early, outsider. They must grow before the amber can be taken. The Klaxiva demand punishment for this crime. It will please them if you rain death on the Ichthic harvesters.
Okay. And then better with age.
It is a crime to harvest the young trees, but a much bigger crime to waste the amber. Young amber is not as strong, but the Klaxi need it to continue the fight. We will need them more, and they will sing my praises. Gather the young amber. We will store it until it is aged and can be consumed.
Okay, so now we have amber-filled jars that we need to take care of, as well as killing off the Ichthic harvesters. And I believe there is additional quests to be done in this area. Yes, there is one additional quest that can be done here. Let me see if I can look around and find it. because I was actually going up there right now to see if I could find it. Let's go ahead and grab one of these amber-filled jars. Oh, yes. By the way, I continue to forget that when I do Dungeons and Drakfus, I turn off auto-loot. You'd think I'd remember by now, but apparently not. Okay, so up here... No. Okay. Maybe I already have it. That's entirely possible. I want to make sure that if I do. By the Sea Nevermore. So we have Better with Age and Crime and Punishment, but we don't have By the Sea Nevermore. And... Okay, well, I'm going to go in here really quick. It says within Amberglow Hollow. But Corp only gives you the 2. So, where is the 3rd? Maybe it'll be with the guys out here, and I'll get them as we start killing them. That makes some sense. You don't really want to miss quests in the Dread Waste because you never know when a quest might actually lead you to a Paragon. Okay, so let's find the Ichthic Harvesters first. And here they are, so let's start killing them. We're not going to resort to questing breaks just yet because this won't take too long. As you can see, it's pretty simple. All I have to do is grab these amber-filled jars as well as kill off the harvesters. And usually where you find a harvester, you're going to find a jar anyway. Unless they're all gathered around them, and that's added bonus. Let's see. Further? Yep, there's another harvester. So yeah, like I said, happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. For me, it's getting a lot easier now that we can... I was really worried about putting up that Friday video, and because I'm already getting at least some level of negative reaction to my reduction in schedule, and last Friday I put up a video explaining why the reduction is happening. So I already know that I've got some positive feedback in that regard, but I already also know that there's some negative ones. So I'm kind of still worried right now about how people are going to take it, and I mean, I don't know what else to tell you guys. The decision's kind of been made. And if you unsubscribe, I can kind of understand that concept, but unfortunately, I mean, if I was earning money off of this and I was, you know, able to work full-time as a YouTuber, then this wouldn't be such an issue. Unfortunately, I am not. And therefore, it creates a bit of an issue in real life. Okay, I just need 2 more harvesters, and then we can turn these in. Oh, a Zandalari War Scout. What the heck? Well, let's just go ahead and kill you. There we go. And you get a stolen Golden Lotus insignia. That is amazing. I've never actually... If I've come across this, I don't remember. But that's 1,000 rep to the Golden Lotus. That is a huge thing back in Pandaria's day because it took forever to get exalted with them, and really any major rewards that you wanted were probably exalted with the Golden Lotus. So that meant a lot of Veil of Eternal Blossom dailies. I love the Veil, but man, I saw a lot of it back in the day, and it does eventually wear on you really, really bad. Okay, so here's the last harvester we need. So let's go ahead and turn these in with Korik. Oh, wait, what? Oh, is this... Yeah, this is Amberglow Hollow. Okay. Yay! There's Korik. Korik, I did your stuff!
We all have talents, Outsider. The Klaxi are pleased with our work, Outsider. You have proven to be more resourceful than we thought.
Well, thank you.
So better with age. I would go with you to collect amber, but my talents are more useful here. Even this raw ember will be of use. We cannot afford to be picky in times like these. The Klaxiva will be glad I thought of this. I will tell them you helped.
Okay, let's get this, we don't really want that one. By the sea nevermore. There we go.
The Klaxiva have spoken to me, outsider. The Paragon is hidden in the Bridey Muck only. He is not so hidden anymore. The lizard men surround him. He cannot fall into their scaly hands. You will find him. You will awaken him. Do not return without him. If you do this, the Klaxi will be pleased with us.
The will of the Klaxi is eternal.
Oh, wait. Did I not accept?
There
There we go. Okay, so we need to awaken Kaztik the Manipulator. So let's go ahead and take care of him. On our way over to the Xanthic dig site, which will give us yet another Paragon. So we're actually making really great progress. And where are we at in the Klaxi rep? We're doing okay. It's going to take a while, obviously, but I'm okay with this. Now, the lizard men that they meant was the Saurok. And yes, the Saurok are out here just as much as the Mantid or the Mogu. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to use the Klaxi tuning fork. Bong! And here is the amber for Kaztik the Manipulator. It's slowly rising. You can break anytime now. Break. Boom! There we go. So here's Kaztik. So we've had our first Paragon today, so.
What? Where am I?
Okay. By the sea nevermore.
What sort of creature are you? How have you awoken me?
Okay, so now you can get quests for Kaztik the Manipulator.
Speak.
Reunited.
You look at me and see I am no great warrior. Why was I chosen to be a Paragon? Not all weapons can be seen, Awakener. One should not judge by appearance alone. Before I explain further, I need to know that you are trustworthy. Something precious to me was hidden at the time of my preservation. I am nothing without it. Defend me as I unearth my greatest weapon, and you will have my trust.
We are done.
Alright, so you need to escort Kaztik the Manipulator and find his greatest weapon.
Not all Paragons were chosen for their physical skills, Awakener.
I am ready to help you find your weapon!
Observe the cycle.
Okay, so now we just have to escort him.
We will have to work quickly, Awakener. This area is not safe.
Now we're going to be a little bit careful because, again, we're in Saurok territory, and so, if I remember correctly, Kaztik takes a lot of damage. And also delays a little bit, so we got to be a little quick about this. Thankfully, though, this is...
Prepare for battle, Awakener.
Alright. There we go.
Your mind is strong, Awakener. Even now, I struggle to communicate with you. Controlling you would be near impossible.
So he's basically piercing my mind right now to try and manipulate me. That kind of gives you a hint as to why he is considered a Paragon.
Prepare for battle, Awakener.
Oh no! We'll help this other priest out, I think. Yeah, it's a priest. There we go.
Your thoughts intrigue me. There is purpose to your actions. Your complexity is impressive.
And actually, here is the greatest weapon, this mound of dirt.
Wait, something hostile approaches.
There we go. Oh, wait, there was another one.
Your intelligence will come in handy almost as much as your skill for battle. I see much potential in a mind like yours, Awakener.
So there you go. Escort Kaztik the Manipulator to the unstable dirt.
We are here. With this weapon, we will lay waste to the Empress's army.
And here is why Kaztik was made a Paragon.
Isn't it magnificent? Come to me, Kovac.
Yep, this is why. So let's go ahead and talk to him.
Kovac is just as impressive as the last time I saw him. He will ensure great victories for the Klaxi.
We actually don't care about this one, and it's just because we already have better. The Kunchong Whisperer.
To really connect with Kovac, you need to challenge him mentally and physically. You must respect his strength and intelligence. Only then will he allow you to really train him. The Muck-Scale tribe may provide an adequate test of his abilities, and with you there, he shouldn't be in danger. Additionally, this will allow us to decrease their numbers in the briny muck.
We are done.
Okay, and then we also have feed or not be eaten. Feed or be eaten.
After years of working with the Kunchong, I developed a theory. Raising one from infancy would strengthen the bond and therefore strengthen the sonic connection. I had just begun training Kovac when I was chosen for encasement. He is still very young and will need diligent training to reach his full potential. I am entrusting Kovac to you, but be warned, if any harm comes to him, your life is forfeit. First, you must feed him to gain his trust. The turtles in the area should be suitable for this.
So we need to feed him some succulent turtle fillets, as well as take care of some of the Muck-Scale tribe of Saurok in the area. So let's go ahead and get that started. I believe all you gotta do is kill them, and then he eats. Is that it? Nope. You actually have to get the things off get the fillets off the turtle and then feed them to Kovac. So there you go. That's why Kaztik is important, and actually he's one of the interesting daily ones, because anything that Kaztik gives you is probably going to involve Kovac in a way. So you have to get used to that as you go along. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use Ripper. There we go. So while we go ahead and take care of the turtle meat as well as the Muck-Scale tribe, let's go ahead and get the first questing break of the day going. Go! Okay, so we fed all of the turtle fillets to Kovac as well as taking care of the Muck-Scale tribe, but we have one more thing to take care of, and that is the Oracle in charge of the Muck-Scale tribe. So all you have to do to find him is he is right in the middle of this island. Actually, no, he's, oh, which one? One of these is him. There it is, the big guy. The big guy right there. That works. So we'll go ahead and kill him really quick. And we actually have an additional quest here with Glowing Ember. Falling to pieces. Well, why would the Saurok have amber? More importantly, why would Oracle Hesir be so protective of it? It is unlikely this came from the heavily guarded Zanfest. So where did it come from? Perhaps the Klaxi will know what to make of it. Okay, so first of all, let's head back to Kaztik. And actually, we're going to take the Glowing Ember to Kaztik as well. Excuse me. So here we go. Oh, is he not here anymore? Okay. He actually ends up back at Klaxivest. So, let's go ahead and do a quick Magicka while we fly back. Okay, we're back at Klaxivest, so let's go ahead and turn all these quests in with Kaztik the Manipulator. Right here. So, let's see.
Kovac seems to have weathered the years in the hibernation well.
So, the Kunchong Whisperer.
I am not impressed with your progress. Most impressed with your progress, Wakener. Kovac's training is coming along nicely, and he seems to be fond of you. I have no doubt that you are the best choice to assist me in training him.
Then feed or be eaten.
Very good. I had half expected Kovac just to eat you. What a pleasant surprise to see you both in one piece. Perhaps Kunchong raising is in your blood.
And then falling to pieces.
Where did you find this?
With Muck-Scale.
You were wise to bring this to us. This is a piece of another Paragon's encasing Ember. The damage suggests the Paragon may be in trouble. I will speak with the council to decide what should be done next.
We actually don't need this.
The will.
But there you go, Kaztik the Manipulator. And the other cool part is, grant me your assistance, you can actually get Kaztik's bonus. So let's go ahead and grab that, even though it doesn't really matter much. And you can also get his dailies. So with him you get, let's see. Oh, wait. We actually get an additional one. That's right, you can have, I think, two augmentations out on at a time. And so Kilrook's and Malik are connected, but Kaztik's is not. So with him you get Master of Puppets. Dominate the target's mind, causing it to fight for you. So you basically can just have an extra ally on the battlefield if you need it. I remember this especially being helpful for, like, if you're trying to raise a healer class and didn't want to have a DPS sub-spec to level with. That was helpful. Or a DPS who's very glass cannon, so like a mage or something like that. But I do know of another enhancement that comes from a Paragon connected to is it Kaztik? Yes. That is a little bit better, and I'll showcase that as soon as we get there. But let's head back over to the Xanthic Dig before we worry about other Paragons, because it doesn't actually unlock it just yet.
Speak.
So let's go ahead and do another magic cut while we fly back out to the Briny Muck. Okay, now that we've taken care of Kaztik, there's actually another Paragon that we can unlock at the Xanthic Dig, which is right over where this big tree is. It's the entire island. So we're going to track down the next Paragon and see what he can benefit us in the long run. This is actually going to bother me. I don't like having the extra action button out if I don't absolutely need it, but okay, we'll mind control something big and beefy to tank for us. Here we go. Just further south. I've been taking a lot of sips of water just because that mantid voice is really difficult to do. I have to reach deep down in my throat, and that's not the easiest thing for long term. Okay, so here is Recall the Dissector, and it looks like he's already been unearthed. So he's not talking to us, but the Xanthic Dig. From the looks of it, this mantid was just recently broken out of his chamber. He lets out a hacking cough.
Dissector has returned.
The Dissector wakens.
You are not like the others. I hear the Klaxi coughing.
Or calling.
Coughing. That too. I just need a moment.
Okay, so we need to hold off any enemies that are going to attack while Recall the Dissector gathers his strength.
It's too far.
Not too hard. It's just a waved encounter like it was with Malik. There we go, that's another one. Looks like we got an Orc Warrior also trying to help out. There we go. And another one from behind, a Xanthic Manipulator. And there we go, Recall now will talk to us.
My strength returns. Speak to me, Awakener, before I report to the Klaxi.
Yes, Waking One.
Look at you. Many parts and pieces. Yes, and all of them so good at killing. Fascinating. I must pick your brain sometime.
Alright, so we have bracers that they're slightly better. I'm not going to change them though. So Recall the Dissector. Oh, and it looks like the warrior here actually just barely got his last one. Now, he already gives you the dailies. We don't really care about that one, but we'll see him eventually later at Klaxivest. So in the meantime, though, I'm actually going to go ahead and magic cut back to Klaxivest. All right, welcome back, everybody. And unfortunately, I have some bad news. It looks like we actually did hit that wall after all. Because unfortunately, all of the quests that are being given are daily quests. And I'm going to double check recall really quick just to see if he gets an enhancement. Yes, he does. So, grant me your assistance.
Remember your place.
So, this is actually... wait, what does he do? By special mixture, awakening you will infect every corpse with a mutagen that... Oh, actually, no. So he actually works with Kilrook as well as Malik, and it's Children of the Grade. You have a 50% chance to infect all freshly killed corpses with a mutagenic egg sac that explodes after 8 seconds, damaging any nearby non-player enemies and summoning parasites to aid you. So, yeah, basically he's a corpse explode. And that's actually really helpful. I would dare say Kilrook's a little bit more helpful, but that's me. Oh, and I can't actually get him back, so... Cool. Let's go ahead and do that.
No mercy.
We're gonna actually stick with the Reeve, because even though the corpse explode is awesome, I probably will just stick with this. This'll help me more. But yeah, unfortunately we've hit that wall. I was hoping not to, but it looks like we're gonna have to hit it anyway. So at that point, unfortunately it means I have to do some dailies, but before we start doing that grind, we're going to take care of some of the other subplots in Dread Wastes. Because I can't remember exactly if they actually do give me Klaxi rep. Actually, really quick, I'm going to double check this too, because I don't remember if the tabard thing left as of Mists of Pandaria. Back in the day, you actually could wear a tabard into a dungeon and gain rep. I don't know if you could do that in Pandaria. I can't remember.
You seek to trade.
I'd like to buy from you. Klaxi Tabard. Grand Commendation of the Klaxi. That's amazing, but unfortunately we need to be revered for it. That might be something that we have to do later on.
The will of the Klaxi is eternal.
Crap. It says I actually do have it, so let's double check. I want to see my tabards. And where's my Klaxi? It says I have one. Okay. It's got to be like something with amber on it. I'd Fallen. No, I don't want that. Shadowpan, Sunreaver, August Celestials, Klaxi. Here we go. And unfortunately, yeah, it does not give rep gain, so I couldn't just like go grind dungeons to go get it. Although I have a feeling with Drakfu I'd need to grind Pandaria instances to do it. Yeah, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to hope that these subplots will give me Klaxi rep. If they don't, it means I've got to do Klaxi dailies. I'm not happy about that at all, because I don't want to have to do something off camera just to be able to get this done. But I don't know, we might have to. I'm not committed to that just yet, but here's some of the subplots that we could take on. We'll take those on first, and if they don't give me Klaxi rep, or at least I don't get to the next rep faction, then I'll have to just do that, and maybe we'll have to skip a couple of days in the Tale of Drakfu so that I can get that done. Or maybe, like, in between recording sessions, I can just get it done. There is a quest over here, but I can't remember. Let's see. Oh, yeah, never mind. It's a Paragon that gives it. And here's another Paragon that gives quests. So, we're going to skip over to... So you already know that Might of the Klaxi is going to be a Paragon thing. Taste of Amber is actually not. It's a sub-quest within Dread Wastes. But the other one, like a deck boss, is right here. And all you have to do is come down to a place called Zoggy's Gamble. And I believe eventually you do get lead-in quests to these areas. Like, for example, I think with this one you have to work with the Anglers. And eventually you unlock this area and it gives you Angler's rep. I know this gives me Angler's rep, but I'm not sure about Klaxi. So let's go and talk to Deck Boss Ari and see what she can give us.
Come, speak with me.
Mazu's Breath. Here to help, are you? Well, first things first. Ari rummages through her pockets for a moment before producing a small vial of glowing blue fluid. Here it is, Mazu's Breath, Captain's own formula. What? You thought I'd send you out to sea without a means of breathing? I need deckhands, not corpses. Down the hatch with it, Green. This'll give you a fighting chance out there on the shelf.
Keep the peace.
And I believe, so, in case you couldn't tell from the chapter name, I believe all of this stuff is referencing Deadliest Catch. I am not 100% certain on that. I know there's at least one quest that does, but I'm not sure about the rest of them. So let's go ahead and drink the potion. Just want to make sure I grabbed everything. There you go.
What is your hurry?
You'll thank me later. Okay, so you want to be part of Soggy's crew? Then you're going to have to start at the bottom like everyone else. So fresh pots. Pot. We got a load of empty crab pots out there that need fresh bait. Now we could pull them out one at a time and bait them up here in comfort. A nice chair to sit on, maybe a hot cup of tea, keep you warm. Sounds nice, doesn't it? Never gonna happen. Head to Lonesome Cove, immediately southwest, and bait those pots with 2 chunks of fresh sea monarch. By fresh, I mean killed right there in the water. Oh, and by pots, I mean traps. If you want to be part of the crew, you better learn the lingo.
Goodbye.
Yeah, again, this is all a reference to like the reality show Deadliest Catch, which I'll admit I've watched. You oughter know. You know what happened to the bait in those pots? Otters, that's what happened. They prefer fresh clams, but they'll pick off I can't talk today. But they'll pick off crab traps clean if they're hungry enough. The otters in Lonesome Cove are protected by law, and we run a legitimate operation here. As much as I'd love to chum those little rats and call it a day, we just better make sure they aren't hungry enough to raid the crab pots. Toss them a few clams to keep them busy while you're out there.
Stay focused.
Okay, so we get a bag of clams to be able to do that. Clams! Alright, so we need to bait the crab pots as well as feed the otters so they don't bother us. And all you have to do is come over... Nope, wrong area. My bad. I thought I was going to the right area. Nope, that's the next set of quests. There we go. Hey, at least I don't have to do Manted voice for a while. So we're going to go ahead and get these quests done really quick with a questing break. Go! Okay, so we got all of the otter problems taken care of, as well as rebaited the pots. Let's go ahead and go let them know, so we can get our next task from the deck bosses over here at Soggy's Gamble. Hopefully this won't take too long. All the way over here. Yay! Okay.
Hello.
So, fresh pots. Not bad, Green. Not bad. I kind of figured.
May your
There we go.
deeds
And then
live
you ought to
on in
know.
story.
That should keep their little whiskers out of our traps for a while. Meet the captain. Alright, Drakfu, I got another job for you. You see that lion seal in the pen over there? Name's Dog. He's been Soggy's pet for years. Dog's acting up lately. I think he's getting restless in that pen. Why don't you go talk to Soggy and let him know? I'd say it's about your time to meet the captain anyway.
Goodbye.
Okay, do we actually have him, or do we need to find... Yeah, we need to speak with Soggy. Soggy Sudao in Soggy's Gamble. Who's just in this hutch right here. So here we go.
Tell me of your travels.
New deckhand, eh? Well, we'll see about that. I run a tight ship, even if she is at the bottom of the sea. Alright, don't mind those 2 idiots outside. They're caught up in some fad called sharking. I'd wager they feel pretty dumb about that picture in a couple of months. So, walking dog. Dog ain't my pet. He's a member of this crew and my best friend. Saved my life more than once, you know. But I'm getting too old to walk him anymore, and he still needs his exercise. Take Dog for a trip around the shelf for me, would you? He loves to swim through the hot geysers just southeast of the shallows. He absolutely has to leave his mark on the dead whale at the far western edge of the shelf. Oh, and he'll want to visit our old shipwreck too. He likes to reminisce.
May you find mastery in your
We also have
passions.
old age and treachery. Look, I ain't got no reason to trust you, but here's a task I can't give to my crew. I need you to search the wreck of our old ship, the Misthopper, and bring back the charter. It'd be sealed up in a silver tube in a footlocker. It's sort of, incriminating. I can't risk any of the crew finding it if they decide to visit the old girl. She's resting on the shelf of Mazu to the west. I'd suggest writing a ripcord down there. If you've got the stomach, they're all over the shelf.
Family. Friends.
Alright.
Ooh.
So we got those, and then we also have additional quests from Mazu, or from Mary.
Patience. Patience.
It's all about those emperor crabs. Sweet blue gold is what they are. So on the crab. I just got word that a string of pots we dropped this morning hit it big. We're on the crab. Problem is, the rips are getting stronger and we lost track of some of the pots. They're just sitting out there, filled with spiky blue gold. I need you to get back out there, hook one of those buoys up to any of the full traps you find, and send it to the surface for us.
May your deeds live on in
Then
story.
Shark Week. Because Deadliest Catch is on Discovery, and Discovery does Shark Week. Crabbing is our big moneymaker, but we send all kinds of goods back around the wall. Oil, plants, even rare minerals. The sea's bounty is rich out here. Right now, the big craze in the markets back home is thresher teeth. Apparently, they make great necklaces. Threshers are all over the shelf of Mazu to the west. Bring me lots of teeth.
Keep the peace.
Alright, so we have our next set of quests out here, but unfortunately, we've run out of time for today. So, when we get back, in between recording sessions, I will also work on the Claxi dailies and get us up to, I think we were honored right now. Yeah, we're honored, so I'll get us up to revered so we can unlock additional Paragons. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to check out all of the other content that I provide on a weekly basis. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and all the other things that you do for my channel. And of course, I'll see you guys next time, more preferably on Friday for the next Tale of Drakfu as we continue in the Dread Wastes.